If I put my hood up like this, do I look cool? Do I look like a bad mama jamma?
Look like you just woke up.
Great. That's what I always wanted. I'm going to wait for that to stop spinning.
Yeah, I did that last time and I didn't realize that was already live.
Yeah. Give it a second. Oh, look, it already shared.
Are you going to say good morning?
Yes. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Breakfast with the Board, another episode of awesomeness. An episode now? If we do it every Friday,
yeah, I think so. I think it's an episode.
Well, I am Lindsey Ross, and you are?
Lauren Bailey, your membership coordinator.
I am the development coordinator, which develops things and coordinates the developments of those things. It is an early morning for us. Probably not for Lauren. What time do you wake up every day?
About 6 o'clock.
I wake up about, I don't know. It depends on the day, I guess, but I don't really like this angle. Anyway, so we're going to hop on here and have some conversations. Today's going to be kind of more of an open conversation, so please feel free to comment and talk and share and question and all of those fun things.
Last week, Empowerment Self-Defense Global hosted a panel discussion on the history of NWMAF. I think we ended up with about 35 people there, which is really great.
It's fantastic.
Yep, it was awesome. It was Jay Spiro, Sunny Graff, and Nadia Telzi. And, I learned a ton about the beginning. I think the first camp was in 1976. And it was like an actual boot camp, borrowed from I think they said it was the Kung Fu tradition of special training. And the black belts had to run 3 miles every morning, and they had to do 1,000 lunge punches and just like crazy intense stuff, which is a lot different from the format now, which is more like a conference where we all get together and we eat breakfast and then we take some classes and then
Should we get back to the roots? Should we do 1,000 lunges? No.
Actually, no. I don't think we should do 1,000 lunge punches, but it inspired some things for I think the 2022 conference that I would like to do as a nod to that. Instead of a 3-mile run at 4 o'clock in the morning or whatever, poor Jay had to do. I think it would be cool to do a
5K. That would be fun.
Well, maybe. I was thinking more like a parade or like a march where we all put on our uniforms or make women's empowerment posters and do a little walk around where whatever campus we're at or whatever little town we're at. So it would
would be so cool.
Yeah, I think so too. Just letting the community know that we're there and what we stand for. And I think that would be really fun. And like I said, just kind of a nod to our roots. And it would be cool, I think, to do something like the 1,000 lunge punches, something like a dance-a-thon as a fundraiser.
Do you know they used to have dances at the end after the bazaar?
We should also do a dance. I remember somebody saying that. So
put that back in
we're not trying to run anybody into the dirt, but I think it would be cool to borrow from some of those old traditions. So anyway, there were just some fun stories, some interesting things about.
I got chills watching it.
Yeah,
it was crazy. I'm on the board and I didn't know most of that stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of the names that they said, the women who were there, from day one, I recognized, but some of them I didn't. I'm looking forward to interviewing all of them as we go forward with the History Project. But anyway, if you didn't get a chance to tune in, keep an eye out for the YouTube video, which ESDG is going to post, and we will also repost. And then ESDG is going to turn it into a podcast. So if you're more of an audio person than a video person, you can listen to it, while you're doing the dishes or on your commute or whatever.
What are you? Are you a visual or an audio?
Honestly, I don't have time for much of anything. So I probably more of a video person than an audio person because I just don't ever. If I have my headphones in, while I'm exercising, I want to listen to music. And my commute is 10 minutes right now to this office, so I don't really have a lot of time, but I'll put a video on my laptop screen while I'm doing other things. So I think I'm more of a video person, but
I think mine is all about emotional. Like it depends. Like I'd rather listen to people talking in the car, unless like I'm like last night. My adrenaline was pumping after class, so I was listening to music. But
yeah. And then this coming weekend, Lindsey is leading Yoga for Martial Arts as the first installment of our online training series.
It's gonna be super awesome, and it's gonna be super user friendly. So it's user friendly. That's funny. We're not gonna do some crazy positions that you're like, I can't do that. It's gonna be actual practical stuff that'll help martial arts, some flexibility stuff, and get you in the zen. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And it is this coming Sunday at noon Eastern. Is that noon?
Yeah.
Eastern?
Yes.
Okay. If you are a member, these are members only workshops. So if you are an active member and you did not get an email with the link, just shoot me an email at members@nwmaf, and I'll make sure that you get that link before Sunday.
And if you're not doing yoga, you should be. The only reason you should miss yoga is for one very important reason. And that is what's also this weekend.
The AME conference is this
Yeah.
weekend. Yes. So if you, I'm registered. I'm really looking forward to it. They just put out the schedule.
I'm a procrastinator, so I did not register yet.
Yeah, but yes, please tune in. And I think they're doing a pay what you can for registration this year, so you can come for as little as $5 or however much you're feeling generous to donate to the trainers and to the organization. So that is the Association of Women Martial Arts Instructors.
There's a lot of. Did you see their lineup?
Yes, their lineup looks amazing.
Awesome people
and one thing that made me excited to register is they've got some classes that are specific to like teaching online during the pandemic. Like
which we all love to do.
Yeah, like how to make a gnocchi at home, and and that kind of thing.
Cool.
Yeah. We have Grappling Gary that we made.
Gary.
Yep, he's a grappling dummy stuffed with old shirts and socks, and he's been our partner through the pandemic. So they have things like that, and then they also have pandemic independent ones. Like I know Kyron Epperson is doing meditation for martial artists.
They are awesome.
And I think Darlene DeFore is doing microaggressions, like a seminar on microaggressions. And so, there's tons and tons of good stuff.
Microaggression.
Yeah. Everyday meanness. And so, yeah, you should definitely register for that. AME is our sister organization, and they're very near and dear to our hearts. So we want to make sure that we're supporting them.
So this weekend, do that, go there. And then if you want to go to yoga, go to yoga.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Awesome.
Speaking of the pandemic, and Gary, what is the weirdest thing you bought during 2020 pandemic?
Weirdest thing I bought?
Not this year pandemic, but
yeah,
last year pandemic.
The great pandemic of 2020 is
2020 pandemic. Yeah. Back in my day, we weren't even allowed to go to school.
Back in my day, there wasn't even any toilet paper. The weirdest thing that I bought.
We had to take a shower every time we. Never mind. Anyway. Weirdest thing you bought during the pandemic?
I didn't really buy anything weird. Grappling Gary was probably the weirdest thing I bought.
I adopted a puppy.
A lot of people did that.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. She's cute though, but
well, because we all kind of thought we might be stuck at home for the rest of our lives. So
yeah. What else Federation-wise?
Also, we have a board meeting coming up this Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. So if you would like to join us at the board meeting, shoot me an email, members@nwmaf.org, and I will send you the link. You can, any member is welcome at any time to join board meetings and listen in on what we're working on. And we will also be doing our official vote on how we're going to handle the conference this year, which I think I can tell you, I'm not talking out of turn, that the theme for the conference this year is "We Persist." So
Ain't that the truth?
yeah, that'll be what's on the T-shirt, which we haven't designed yet, but Lindsay will have that for everybody soon.
Yes, this year it's gonna be a little different with the ordering of the T-shirts.
Yep. So we're still working on the new website.
Speaking of website, so if you've been to our website, you know that times have changed, and so does our website. It needs to. And with that costs money, and we're all volunteers. So donations are always accepted and always helpful for anything that we do. We run a lot on donations. So if you want to see a new website, we want to see a new website. We need help with that. So
yeah, I think we will. We're gonna do a fun drive in the month of April, and we're gonna have some like fun incentive prizes for you that Lindsay and I will talk about. Probably in one of the March episodes of Breakfast with the Board. We'll unveil what the incentives for that are, but it's gonna be all like exclusive swag. Just to expressly for the purpose of trying to generate funds for the website, because we have an amazing volunteer who's doing a lot of the development work, but there's some custom coding that needs to be done, and that's Amy Eckert, who's our web design volunteer, our back end, but she needs some custom development help, and that is going to cost us money.
And that's not just for the board, it's for everyone. We're trying to do this so it's easier to apply for camp. It's easier to apply to teach at camp. It's easier to understand what's going on and see the events. This is a huge needed project.
Yeah.
So just keep in mind, we're part of this group and we're a family here. So let's help each other out.
Yep, absolutely. And I think that's all I got.
Cool. Yeah. So that is today's episode of Breakfast with the Board. We love all of you. If you need anything from us, I am fundraiser at nwmaf.org.
Members at
org.
Yeah.
NWMAF. We love you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being awesome and being who you are. And I don't know if you noticed, but if you are an active member and you are in the group on Facebook, that's a lot of fun. Like, we've had some good conversations lately. So definitely engage in that, because that's only going to get you more friends and more people in your life and your bubble. And we have some awesome things coming up that we haven't announced yet because we're not ready to release the information. But really big and awesome things to get connected are coming. So stay tuned.
All right. Have a great day, everybody. Love you.